In this video, we'll be looking at when a prime Calvin Johnson took on the Legion of Boom. Let's start the video. During Week 8 of the 2012 NFL season, one of the best matchups in NFL history took place when a dominant wide receiver battled an opposing secondary, Calvin Johnson versus the Legion of Boom. This was the second year of the Legion of Boom's existence. In their first year, 3 out of the 4 members earned a Pro Bowl nomination, and they combined for 16 interceptions. That same level of play continued into the 2012 season. Through the first 7 weeks, the Seahawks only gave up an average of 15 points per game. Along with that, they had only allowed one 100-yard receiver, and they faced good competition. The Legion of Boom held all of these players to under 70 yards. Although, this is Calvin Johnson, not your typical average wide receiver, not even your typical great wide receiver. Calvin Johnson was designed in a lab, produced in a factory, and was a monster on the football field. Every time he played, he was usually bigger and faster than his opponents, measuring to 6'5", weighing 237 pounds, and running a 4.3 40-yard dash. Adding on top of that, he was playing the best football of his career. Just the season before, he led the league in receiving yards and put up 16 receiving touchdowns. Those stats earned him a Pro Bowl and an All-Pro nomination. With that, he did not slow down one bit in the 2012 season, catching for 592 yards in his first 6 games. By Week 8, he was 5th in the league in receiving yards. Calvin Johnson was in his prime and was by far the toughest opponent the Legion of Boom had yet to go up against. Adding on top of that, it was a must-win game for the Seahawks. To this point in the season, the Seahawks were tied with the 49ers for the NFC West. Every game counted, and if the Seahawks lost, then the 49ers' odds to win the West would go up dramatically. This was a clash between the best secondary in the NFL versus their toughest opponent ever, in a game that they had to win. Finally, it was time for Calvin Johnson and the Legion of Boom to go at it.
Playing in today, LaShore the back at 1st and 10 Lions. Stafford is going deep and incomplete. Sidearm throw that goes into the turf. Stafford high, and there he is at the 40-yard line. Receptions for each quarterback. Stafford's throw complete. Inside the 40, it's Calvin Johnson's first. Stafford's throw on 1st down to Calvin Johnson, who has a 1st down across the time for Stafford. And that's Calvin Johnson off his hands.
The Legion of Boom had their way with Calvin Johnson. You could see how commanding they were by the end of the game. Calvin Johnson was slow to get up after every hit and wasn't able to make the signature plays that he was known for. Although, with the Legion of Boom's main focus on Calvin Johnson, it most likely costed them the game. While they did allow Calvin Johnson to only 3 catches for 46 yards, 2 other Lions receivers were able to excel. Brandon Pettigrew and Titus Young both combined for 174 yards and 2 touchdowns, including the game-winning touchdown that resulted in the Lions winning. The Legion of Boom shut down Calvin Johnson, but the loss overshadows their performance. Their opportunity for revenge against the Lions was in Week 4 of the 2015 season. Since they last played, Calvin Johnson finished the 2012 season with 1,964 yards and set the NFL record for most receiving yards in a single season, along with earning a Pro Bowl every year and still playing great. While the Legion of Boom also played amazing, leading the #1 defense each year and helping the Seahawks go to 2 Super Bowls, winning 1 of them. Still, the Seahawks had a bad taste in their mouths from when the Lions beat them. They were out for revenge and wanted nothing more than to shut down Calvin Johnson and walk away with the win. This great group of players always got the last laugh, and that was their goal heading into the game. It was time to see if the Legion of Boom can finally conquer Calvin Johnson and beat the Lions.
trouble. Gets it complete. Hogs rush 4. Stafford goes that way. It's complete to Megatron. And a first down. Stafford lining up, throwing to Calvin Johnson. Playing defensive tackle. Stafford towards Calvin Johnson. Seattle brings 5. Stafford goes that way. Dear leader. Second and 10. Stafford shot downfield, overshot. Drive the half of the 18. Stafford steps up, goes downfield towards Calvin. 10. Stafford pass is caught by Johnson. Stafford and Calvin Johnson, first down, 20. Second and 9. Stafford throwing middle. There's Johnson. 11. Stafford looks and goes that way. Pressure. Stafford. First down, going to throw. Stafford complete. Calvin Johnson to the end zone, fumbles it, and it goes out of bounds.
The Legion of Boom did it. Not only did they shut down Calvin Johnson again, but this time they actually walked away with the win. Along with that, they made the play that won the game for the Seahawks. The refs did botch the call, but that doesn't matter because Cam Chancellor made the final defensive stop that resulted in the Seahawks win. This play looks like it's out of a movie. Not only did the Legion of Boom stop Calvin Johnson once, but they did it twice. To truly put into perspective how impressive this is, in their first matchup during Week 8 of the 2012 season, they held Calvin Johnson to only 46 yards. After that game, he went on the catch for at least 120 yards in each of his next 8 games. In that period, he put up 1,254 yards. In one of the best wide receiver seasons in NFL history, the Legion of Boom were able to contain a prime Calvin Johnson. Despite their many records and numerous accomplishments, one of the Legion of Boom's most impressive feats is that they shut down one of the best wide receivers in NFL history at the peak of his powers. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.